This is how to do the moon craters number 2, and this is a little bit more detail in the first one I did. So it won't be as step by step on this. I'll just show you again, sticky side up. The novice, those who haven't seen the first one, under there to that in all 4 corners. And a masking tape, roll it up. So we have our template to one side. Quick spray to get our position. Okay, so we've got the position of our stencil. So now we've got to look at our colours for the moon. So you can use any colours you want. I've got a copper and a cream, and I also use the black. But you can use any combination of whatever colours you want. This is your painting, your world, you do what you want with it. Now for our black. You don't need a huge amount of paint, but just enough to give it that coating. And right, so as before, we get our piece of paper. You can use plastic, you can use anything you want. Sponges, paste on top. And that gives us our basic texture. So again, what we want to do is create our shadows and our highlights. So we'll give it a quick quick spray. And to use your shadows, you can either use black, or you just use any of your darker colours, like darker blue and a bit of black. Combination of that. And again, remember, you're trying to deal with a 3D object, so you're trying to project a 3D object on a 2D surface. So you're trying to give it that round shape, that like it's a sphere. So you when you spray, always keep it rounded. Just don't go straight down. Try and give it that rounded. That'll give it the effect that you're dealing with a sphere and not just a flat painting. Bit of a black, just a light hint. So you've got the black, you've got the dark blue, and that gives us a transition between our darker colours. This side, we'll use a bit of powder blue or creation blue, and we'll use white as well. A little bit of white, just a light spray, just on that outer edge. Now as we did before, we're going to get our trusty paintbrush. Dip it in the turps, shake it off, shake a little bit off the excess, and you can either tap or with your fingers, and you'll see the craters start to form already. Now we get our trusty little eyedropper. You don't need a lot of paint, just a couple of drops here and there, and that will give you your larger craters, as we did before in the first video. So just a couple, not a lot. Space them out. Now we're going to let that dry. Now you can see the craters starting to form already. So when we let this dry, then we'll put another coating of the colour on it. And what that will do is that will fill these craters in and make it look as though they are older craters. And then we can give it another light sprinkle with the terps again, and then that will give you the white spots and the look as though it's newer craters. So I'm going to use our copper again, just a quick light spray. So we'll give it another sprinkle, just a light. And you'll now see white dots or wider dots under there that will give us the suggestion of newer craters. And you can put a bit more colour on there if you want. It's up to you. A bit more shading here perhaps, just to give us that definition. We'll put our heat gun on again, and we'll let that dry, and then we'll put the template on with the stars. Okay, so the outside is pretty well dry. Now what I've done here is I've sprayed a little bit of black in where these craters, onto the side of these craters, and then I've got my little eyedropper and I sprinkled a little bit more terps just to give you that definition, that as though it's there's a shadow there. You can do this as many times as you want. Go over it with another sheet of paper, get your textures back again, do it again, put some more colour down. You can do it as many times as you want until you're happy with the final result, and then just take it from there. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to put the template back on there again and spray the outside. We'll do the sky with a black and a little bit of blue just to brighten it up again. We might even put the sun or a star over in this corner, and put some stars on there and see how we go. So there's our template. There. Before we make sure that we get all those edges, those corners, and we'll do this. Always remember your mask. What I'm going to do now is put a bit of darker blue. So I'm going to put a bit of dark blue on there. Just help brighten the sky up a little bit. So again, we'll put our heat gun on, let this dry for a little while, and we'll start put our stars on. and we'll take it from there. So we'll take that off. Put our heat gun on. Start our timer again. There's our timer going. And we'll see what this looks like. Okay, so that's had about 20 minutes to dry. Now you can see the craters have started to form. You've got new and old craters. You've got a distinction between the first craters that we did, and then I layered the black down and I put a bit more terps on there to give me that second definition there and there. Got at least 3 there, 2 or 3 there, and these smaller ones. So you've got that definite definition. So let's put the template back on. We'll put our stars on. I'll even put a larger star here on this side, so it's shining over there, and we'll see what it looks like. That looks pretty good. Now, as we did with the first video, we get our white paint and we spray a little into our spare container. Get our knockometer and light taps, different directions. Okay, so what we'll do, we can put a star over here. So we'll get a little straight edge. And when you put the straight edge on, just lift it up slightly, and that way you get a line, but you don't get that clear distinction between. You get a bit of a haze and it looks a bit more authentic. So quick spray. Should do that. Now if you want to put a halo or something around your moon, whatever you want to do with that, yeah, but I'm going to leave it at that. Get my clear. Again, I spray across and then down, giving it 2 coats. get our little scraper and we sign it. And there is our finished painting. Right, so what we're going to do here is we're going to make some of these craters a bit bigger. We've got a situation where we've got 3 blobs and it doesn't quite look right, so what we're going to try and do is make some of these craters a little bit bigger, and we'll just see what happens. Okay, so that was a quick spray of the clear. So we're going to get our turps and we're going to try and make some of these and watch what happens with those. So put our heat gun on for a little while. Give that a few minutes to dry. So one of the things you can also do with this, you can also scrunch it up. Some of the effect there, so we'll try that again. So this is one of the things I was trying to demonstrate before, about you can layer this as many times as you want. You can put your paper on there, but you can do it as many times as you want until you get something that you're happy with. So we'll see how this goes, and then if need be we'll put the template back on again, we'll re-spray around, put some stars back on it, but that's looking pretty good. We've dispersed this so that it doesn't look like we've just put 4 drops on there. It looks a bit more natural, and we'll see what happens. So we've got our timer on. We'll give it 20 minutes, half an hour, and we'll see. So we'll come back. Okay, well that's pretty well dry. So what we did is we put our terps out of our little eyedropper, and we put a few larger drops of terps, which has merged this all together in here. So we've got some pretty good looking craters here. I mean, you know, these could be craters, they could be volcanoes. You've just got to use your imagination. You know, this looks like a recent impact crater. You look at the moon, many of the impact craters are white. So I think that looks overall pretty good. So what we're going to do, we're going to put our stencil back on there, and we might even put a bit of a glow on this side. We're going to put a bit more black, a little bit more blue, and then put some more stars there, and that will be pretty well it. I think that looks pretty neat. What I did, I put a little bit more black and a little bit of a tinge of the blue, just to give it that shading on that side. But that's the only other thing that I've done while we haven't been videotaping. But I think that looks good. So we'll put the template back on. A little bit of a halo here. Black, little bit of blue. Put a few more stars. Spray with the clear, and we're done. So here's our trusty stencil. Just try and make sure you get it on there as close to the original position as possible. Now that's pretty good. So a little bit of white, so we'll just quick little spray around here just to give us that halo. Get our black, put a bit of, so it doesn't need that much, you know. We might even get away with just putting some more stars there, because that doesn't look too bad. Yep, we might even just that's not looking too bad. Okay, we get our tapometer and our little brush, a couple of little light taps, change direction. That's about it. I think that looks pretty neat. Okay, so we'll lift our template up. We get our clear. And again, spray across, then up and down. Alright, so we'll put our heat gun back on. There's a little timer. Our timer's ticking away. Put the heat gun back on. Okay, as you can see, this is the finished product. What we did is we went back over the painting, the original painting, and we went over it with some more terps. Now you can use anything. You can use terps, thinners, whatever you usually use to clean up with, whatever's available. If you've got preferences, use whatever's available. And I think now we'll just put another coat of the lacquer on it and seal it, and we'll finish it there. Here's our clear, and 2 coats. The problem with working outside is the bugs. Okay, so that's pretty well it. So this is our finished painting.